What's up, guys? Welcome back to Nick and Cameron YouTube channel. It's Jacob behind the camera. We're in Cameron's garage right now, and we're about to take a look at his 1987, new to him, Yamaha Warrior 350. So, how'd you get it, Cameron?
Well, I actually picked this up last weekend from a guy up north, and it's the cheapest Yamaha Warrior I could find in general, and it just happens to have a clean title and great running condition. So let's go front to back. So the first off, this is probably the most damaged part of like the entire thing is the front bash bar. And all the down tubes and everything are alright, but this top tube looks like it was crimped in a vise. It's pretty destroyed, but the nubs are still there, and I think they're new. Going on, you have a little bit of rust on the like lower A arms. That's actually pretty normal. Jacobs has that too. I've seen other listings like that. For the wheels, I think these are kind of a Chinese knockoff, but they have nice wheels. Nice tires. They're all really nubby. Unfortunately, these are supposed to be gold rims, and if you can tell from the outside, were silver at one point, and then he spray painted them red, which is unfortunate. Up here we have the pod lights or whatever behind the cage.
A square for the first.
Yeah, square. So for the first year that we had 87 and 88, they had a square headlight that was sunk down into the plastics, and they had a pull start and an electric start. So the lights unfortunately don't work, but the pull start works great.
Yes, and the electric start does work on this, but there's been a little retrofit.
It's a little iffy. So the previous owner retrofitted this like bypass button. So let me just do that.
The typical button on mine's a late model, and
Is right down here.
That's the OEM starter button, but it's over there now.
And the lights on the dash also do not work.
The headlights don't work.
Yeah, the headlights don't work, unfortunately. All the brakes work. It has a nice fuel filter on the gas. He actually put in a new like uni air filter that's all oiled up and everything. That's nice. It has a twist throttle instead of the thumb throttle,
which is pretty interesting, but it looks pretty well made.
It's made in Sweden. I'm not sure when it was put on. It looks like it was put on a long time ago, because you just have like this tarnishing on it.
It's pretty cool though. Pretty unique. Front plastics, decent condition. Little sun fade here, kind of whiting out, but that's hard to do. I mean, the thing is what, 34 years old now, so
something like that. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
So let's take a look under the seat. So the seat comes off with just this little lever right back here. Pull it up, pick it up, and slide it back and off. So this is not the original seat cover. It has kind of the texture of
like a kind of football or like a basketball. It's kind of like nubby rubber.
It's like basically the exact same as like a rugby ball. It's like this little nubbly rubber composite stuff.
I've never actually heard of this brand, but it looks fine, and the bottom of the seat doesn't
seat
seem
pan's
to have any big
all there.
cracks. Just kind of normal dirt, but whatever. Looks pretty clean under here. My box has holes drilled in here, 3 holes. His
it still has part of the sticker.
So let's go. New battery.
Let's go through it. One thing that I didn't notice when I picked it up that I was a little mad at is that out of the entire quad, there's supposed to be like 36 bolts holding all the plastics and
like
air box on. This bolt, this bolt, this bolt, and 2 bolts up front under here. Oh, and that bolt are the only original bolts. Everything else you see. Oh, and there's 2 bolts under here that were there. Everything else you see, I had to buy. So all 6 of these bolts, these 3 bolts down here, this bolt, these 4 bolts up here, these 2 bolts under here, and this bolt up here. All of those had that ran me about $35 to get all those bolts, because these ones up here are Yamaha like OEM bolts, and these other ones I just got from Ace because that works.
Like generic hardware.
Yeah.
Moving around to the middle of the bike, the heart, the engine, still got pretty good coating on the side cover. It's got a few normal scratches. Pretty rusty pipe, but pretty good. You said this is an aftermarket pipe. You think?
I think yeah.
This
I'm like 100%
early
sure.
ones. The early Warriors have this big muffler that there's kind of a weird logo, but super faded and rusty. But we can't really see. But they had this big kind of like waffled pipe muffler. It's definitely a bit louder. Mine has a super trap, so it's a little bit different. We'll be seeing the two Warriors together in a comparison video later, but have to wait for that.
Moving down here, we have the reverse. This I don't like to use it because it's a little sticky. It'll go into reverse, but getting back into drive is a little frustrating.
Another thing is the carb, same as my Warrior, is now a Chinese carb off Amazon. Cameron, it runs fine.
Yeah, it works great. Like, I mean, I think it's like 45 degrees outside.
And it later starts right up. So this one's been probably dialed into idle and stuff. But one big thing on this example right here is the chain guard is missing the plastic chain guard, and then this like housing for it is like cracked off. So I don't even know how that would happen, but
probably a broken chain just whipping around.
Yeah, probably popped off. And
isn't yours kind of broken too?
The plastic's cracked, but the metal casting part is still there. So.
Oh, okay. And then because this is an 87, 87 and 88 had a pull start. And it is not a regular pull start. It has a very short throw.
It's like it has some gears in it. I mean, I'm sure somebody probably knows in the comments or something, but...
It's like super, super heavy pull.
But it starts really well.
It starts really well. So, I think it's in neutral. You guys want to hear it start up?
Yeah, you can try, Cameron.
And we'll switch it on.
This is the pull start. The electric start does work, but he's just going to show off the pull start real quick. Kill switch works. Obviously, it's started up right away.
Literally first pull.
So
we've been just sitting here for 20-30 minutes, and it's first pull. And it's cold outside.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It runs very well, it seems, and it's obviously probably a little louder than stock. I don't know. I've never heard a stock one, but not super like raspy or anything.
It is much quieter than Jacob's.
Mine is
Jacob is insanely loud.
Super raspy and has a lot of pops. So this is a nice in between this pipe. So I guess move on to the back area. This rear swing arm is a bit different than the late model ones.
Yeah, so I think it has a pretty similar carrier and axle, but the axle nuts...
this carrier is exactly the same, as that's the only one you can buy, I know.
The axle nuts are some weird... if I ever want to take them off...
They're like notched. As you guys can see, they're not like a 6-bolt...
Like a six-sided...
hexagon nut.
And then unlike his quad, my rotor is
quite a
very
bit smaller.
I mean, it works fine. Everything locks up the brakes, so...
And then his specifically has this hitch kind of that's been retrofitted.
It's just like
kind of interesting.
It's just the carrier
maybe useful at some point, but
unfortunately I do not have a tail light.
Yes, that's kind of the
and the headlights do not work, so I basically have no lights on this. So no night riding.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, for now.
But as you guys can see in the back, the tires are kind of newish.
Still have basically almost all the tread.
And also the wheels, and same in the back, in the front, the red paint.
Yeah.
So, are you happy with your purchase, Cameron?
Should I tell them what I spent on it?
Yeah, sure.
So, let me just say, the market is sitting about, for clean title, running, Warrior, is sitting about $2,000 to $2.5 grand.
Yeah, for a pretty clean one. This one, maybe not like as nice as those ones, but these ones are typically what, like 18 to 2, like.
Yeah, an 87, 88, something like that, are around 1,800 to about $2 grand for this condition running.
With the title.
With the title. Clean title, it's in my name, I got the registration. I got this from a guy who listed it for $1,500, and I literally sent him an offer like, hey, would you take $1,250? And he goes, sure.
So pretty good deal. Some parts of this country, kind of the ATV market is a little lower, and I know that you can like find these for that price kind of everywhere, probably cheaper, like $1,000 or something. But here in the Northwest, this is a pretty darn good deal, I would say.
Yeah, quads are very expensive because we have like if you go a little south you have Sand Lake, and if you go a little north you have like the Olympics and like it's
pretty popular riding
huge
and
mountain ranges. So like the Cascade Mountain Range. So like there's a channel we watch a lot, Two Vintage, and he's like always like, yeah, I got this for like $400.
yeah, and he lives out in Minnesota.
He lives in Wisconsin.
Or yeah, Wisconsin. So, but I mean, he buys projects and stuff. But yeah, no. So Karen's pretty happy with this price from this guy.
Very delighted.
I
mean, I'm just so happy.
So
unfortunately though, I will have to sell my dirt bike because that was the agreement with my parents.
So yeah, the XR1.
You're never gonna see the XR100 again. It's
well,
just
maybe you'll like see it
three-wheeler
in like a video or an Instagram post, but yeah, that's gonna be saying goodbye, and the Warrior will be taking this place. So pretty cool. We will be showing this in a couple of videos coming up soon, riding it and comparison. But do you want to show it riding right now or no?
Yeah, let's take it out back and I'll ride it around a little bit.
Just a very brief demo to show you guys this thing does move very well.
Yeah.
Okay guys, we're back here on the side yard, and Cameron's just going to just ride around in the backyard. He can't really do anything, not much space, but just to show it works. Go for it. The brakes are a little squeaky. That's alright though. As you can see, there's not much space, so it can't really do much, but oh, he tore up the yard a little bit. Really off. Yeah, he's off the throttle there, so it's really torquey for some reason. Maybe something with the engine, something been modified. We'll look into it a little bit, but mine definitely does not do that. It's a little rattly. Chain rattles.
It's the full start. The rattling.
Oh, okay, it's the full start.
So like,
He grabbed the full start there. Just the mechanism is rattling. Oh, now it stopped. Whatever.
yeah, that's why you have to push the rope all the way down. And it
Pretty
stops
interesting though. But his starter is for some reason way louder. So you want to kill it? Kill switch. Yeah. And then let's just hear the starter real quick. Just crank the starter.
Yeah, the starter is very loud.
Their keys off.
Oh yeah, I gotta get it out of gear.
Just don't click run. Just have it on kill. There. Yeah, his starter is like way louder than mine. Just a little bit more kind of metallic sound gears, but it works really well. So pretty happy with that. And thanks for checking out Cameron's Warrior in our video, and you will see this thing in other videos featured soon. So
For sure.
Stay tuned, and we're going to be comparing it to the second gen, my later model Warrior, my blue one that you guys have seen, pretty soon. So that should be exciting. See ya.